Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. Aujourd'hui c'est vendredi, le 6 octobre. Today is Friday, October 6th. Le mot de passe, moi aussi. Hopefully you've already put that in your flip video. Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire, il y a une discussion, so we'll look at that. You have a quiz on our next personne spéciale, our third personne spéciale, so we'll also talk about how you can access that. You're going to do a quick write, your weekly check-in, and then just listening to La Chanson and practicing with TPR again if you want to get a little bit more practice. This, of course, was part of your, excuse me, part of your flip video, and then La Chanson is just to continue learning those numbers because I'm going to expect you to know those higher numbers. I think I put the same song for your chanson de la semaine, your song of the week, next week as well. But after next week, I'm going to expect you to know up to 50. So just be aware of that. Okay. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi le 6 octobre. Le Moulin Rouge a ouvert en 1889. Have you heard of Le Moulin Rouge before? There was a movie in the 90s about it. So about a generation ago, people had, it was at the top of mind. Anymore, I'm not quite sure. But Moulin Rouge is a cabaret where you can see like the can-can, and you can see other types of musical acts. So let's read about it en français. Le Moulin Rouge est un cabaret à Paris. Un cabaret is like a nightclub, I guess you could say, but there's always some kind of a performance involved, usually involving music. Normalement, le soir, il y a des spectacles, performances, avec des danseuses et de la musique. Le cancan est une danse populaire au Moulin Rouge. If you know the song, the music, da, 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 da. My voice is just not great, but that's how it goes. So if you know that music, this is where that originated. Parfois, sometimes, il y a des actes de cirque. So there are some circus-type acts, like Cirque du Soleil kind of stuff, as opposed to just a typical song and dance routine. But le cancan, typically when dancers do the cancan dance, they're wearing fun skirts like this. So when they kick their legs up, you see the crinoline that looks really pretty. And if you want to see an example of that, you can click on this link and you will see le cancan français, the French can-can. Okay, deux questions. Où est le Moulin Rouge? Okay, that question word où is one of the question words I've had you practice on Quizlet before. But if you don't remember it, it's also on these write and discuss slides. So où est le Moulin Rouge? In what city? Où est le Moulin Rouge? What are three words you recognize on this slide? Not the date, but from here down. Trois mots. Either they're words that we've learned or they're words that are cognates that you can figure out because they're similar to English. So type in the French and the English of those words. Okay, il y a une interro, a listening quiz today about personne spéciale numéro 3, Shelby. So you need to make sure that you've done the items that are in the form for the quiz. So let me show you what that looks like. So when you go to Schoology, cette semaine, this week, vendredi. Here's your listening quiz. When you open up that form, I should probably recopy this because it did not copy very well, but here's the form. And you're just going to have to watch the video. Now, I was not able to shorten this and embed it into the form. It just wasn't working for some reason, so I apologize. But if you go to minute 15, that's where you can see the interview. Maybe you watched it already. I have given you that as an assignment earlier this week, but if you haven't done it yet, that's a good place to start. We also go through the questions that lead to the write and discuss, how we came up with these couple of little paragraphs. You need to copy this down into your cahier, into the back of your cahier. And then you'll use it to answer the vrai ou faux questions about Shelby. So just answer right in this form, and then make sure you click submit afterward. And I will fix the way that this is formatted on Schoology because right now it is not very user-friendly to find that form. Okay, boom. Once you are finished with that, just a couple other things I want you to finish today, complete today. Your Quick Write, you are going to be turning in your first Quick Write portfolio next week, meaning if you've been keeping up with these, you will have no problem. All you're going to do is choose 3 of them and take pictures of them and show them to me. And then I'll have you answer some questions about them. If you've not been keeping up with them, then you have your work cut out for you. You'll need to do at least 3 over the course of the next week and kind of space them out so that you're not doing them all at once because these are supposed to show progress. So at this point, you could do like one day, one a few days later, one a few days later, and still turn it on time. But if you have been keeping up with these, like I said, that should not be an issue. This is just going to be your opportunity to submit them so that I can see them. And then your weekly check-in, only 1 or 2 of you have been doing these. I would really appreciate it if I could get a little bit more from you. If you're watching this video, you're probably one of the 1 or 2 who has actually done it, but you know, just throwing it out there. So doing the weekly check-in is a good way for me to kind of see some feedback from you. If anything has been challenging, or if you have feedback for me about how even things have been presented this week, that's a good place to put it. So that's the end of what I have for you. Once you're all finished, you can go and enjoy your weekend. Merci. Au revoir. Bon weekend.